France's plot to take NATO leadership role from Brexit Britain exposed. France wanted to take advantage of Brexit to replace Britain as the leading European power in NATO. Britain could be poised to join an alliance known as Asian NATO in order to restrain China's ambitions. Reports in Indian media have floated the idea of Britain joining the so-called Quad, which currently consists of the United States, Japan, India and Australia, with Britain lining up what Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab has called an Indo-Pacific tilt after its departure from the EU. Membership in the Quad would enlarge an alliance of countries who have all clashed with an assertive Beijing in recent months. While no firm proposals have been put to Prime Minister Boris Johnson so far, there is thought to be an appetite in the government to join the alliance. This appetite underlines Britain's eagerness to construct a new role for itself outside the EU. Last year, Mr. Raab had vowed to use NATO and other European institutions to compensate for any erosion in Britain's diplomatic and military influence after Brexit, promising to be an even better neighbour to the bloc. Some other European countries, though, have been hoping to take advantage of Brexit for their own gain. France notoriously tried to replace Britain as the leading European power in NATO. Britain has held the position of Deputy Supreme Allied Commander, the number 2 military post in the alliance since 1951, but in 2017, the Royal United Services Institute, RUSI, was contemplating whether this would change after Brexit. The role is central to securing NATO manpower and equipment for certain EU missions organized under so-called Berlin Plus arrangements. RUSI Deputy Director General Prof. Malcolm Chalmers wrote in a briefing on the UK's post-Brexit foreign and security policy. There is already some discussion of the possibility that the assignment of the position, might have to be transferred to a NATO member, that is a member of the EU. Among the countries seeking to exploit the potential reshuffle was France, The Times reported, claiming Paris sent an unofficial delegation to Washington to convince US officials that French armed forces were better placed than their British counterparts to be America's special ally in Europe after Brexit. A source told the publication. The French team were at pains to point out how useful the French military could be as an ally, and their track record in getting things done in trouble spots, where the US was not as strong as it wished to be. They also pointed out that, after Brexit, they would be the only EU country with this capability.